Nanaimo's 29-year-old Paris LaRoche was sentenced to life in prison today for killing her abusive boyfriend back in 2020. LaRoche has maintained she acted in self-defense when she hit her boyfriend Sidney Mantee in the head with a hammer 3 times while he was sleeping before slitting his throat with a hunter's knife. Today, a BC Supreme Court judge disagreed, calling it a brutal killing of her unarmed and defenseless boyfriend that was an act of fury and revenge for his years of threats, abuse, and violence. After killing 26-year-old Mantee, LaRoche methodically cut up his corpse, put his body parts into her freezer, before disposing of his remains over the course of a year at beaches and down public toilets across Nanaimo. Police suspected LaRoche was lying to them. In 2021, they went undercover. In a matter of minutes, she told them she killed Mantee. She gave them the knives she used to cut him up and showed them where she disposed of his body parts.
It strikes me as unusual that there are pieces of bodies all over the place. That is not a usual case that I've dealt with in the last almost 50 years.
The judge called it an unusual and disturbing case, but was swayed by the repeated physical, verbal, and emotional abuse and violence LaRoche endured in the relationship. In an assessment, a psychiatrist found LaRoche suffered symptoms associated with battered spouse syndrome. And though not a defense to murder, the judge found it had a significant mitigating factor on LaRoche's sentence, along with her lack of violent history and the fact a psychiatrist assessed her as low risk to reoffend. Crown sought no chance of parole for 15 years. The judge landed at 12, emphasizing in his statements, though, that parole is not automatic and has to be earned, and that offenders like LaRoche, who lack insight and deny wrongdoing, typically aren't successful in their parole applications.